In the first part, we have witnessed that God created another world where they threw their creations, including monsters and humans alike. In this harsh realm, humans constantly fought against the monsters, risking their lives each time to ensure their survival. For God, these events were merely entertainment, with humans serving as mere puppets for their amusement. The main character, Hansu, has ventured into the past using the Erecnal Time Crystal, driven by the knowledge that humanity faced imminent extinction within the next 50 to 100 years. His mission is to alter the course of history and save humanity from the impending doom. Upon his arrival, Hansu encounters a devil who proclaims that they will endure in this perilous world. Seizing this opportunity, Hansu employs his past experiences to swiftly dispatch the monsters that threaten them. The onlookers are astonished by Hansu's decisive actions, revealing a side of him previously unknown to them. As time progresses, they go with themselves in the underground depths of the station's subway, facing green worm monsters and goblins. Hansu takes charge, guiding his companions on how to effectively combat the monsters. Empowered by Hansu's leadership, the group collectively engages in the battle against the menacing creatures. A colossal worm attacks, but Hansu effortlessly dispatches it, showcasing his exceptional combat skills. With the immediate threat neutralized, Hansu announces their next destination, the subway station. Navigating through the underground passages, they eventually reach the subway station, where Hansu spots a convenience store. The group pauses, contemplating their next moves as they prepare for the challenges that lie ahead in their quest to save humanity from the brink of extinction. I am very curious to see what convenience store has stored. Now they have entered a convenience store where they are looking for things that will be useful for their journey in a world where monsters and humans coexist. And humans survive by killing monsters in this world called the Abyss. While we see Hansu searching for something, he reflects on what his previous life friends told him. They said to him that in the convenience store available on the second floor of Subway, and there is always special awards in the convenience store. Then we see the annoying guy also contemplating what he should pick, and Minhee also sees things that will be helpful for her in the future. The annoying guy says that he should choose a different type of weapon to survive in this world called the Abyss. Hansu thinks he was saying that this store will be more like a supermarket than a convenience store since they have more products available there, and the store will have everything he needs. Then Hansu picks up utensils, and Minhee asks him what he is going to do with the utensils. He replies that he is going to cook something, making Minhee curious. Hansu takes out the green worm blood and puts it in the utensil, shocking Minhee as she sees that he is going to cook a monster. We then see a flashback where Minhee was wondering what Hansu is doing with the dead monster as he takes its blood, but she doesn't ask him because she was curious to see what he will do with that. Now, we learn that goblin skins become very poisonous when they come in contact with green worm blood. Hansu smirks as he rips the skin of goblins that he has collected by killing them. Goblins evolve to fight and survive against the green worm, and their venom is extremely potent. As he rips them and throws them into the utensil, suddenly the annoying guy comes and asks Hansu what he is doing, expressing interest in trying it or eating it. Hansu replies that it's poison. The annoying guy gets shocked as he takes a step back and tells Hansu that he should have informed him earlier that this is poison, not some food. Hansu replies, saying that he is the one who came first just by smelling its aroma. Then he asks Hansu how he knew that, and they never thought of cooking something like that. She also wonders how he knows to cook this. Hansu replies in a sarcastic way that it's his superpower, and his brain is welling up with lots of information. This makes the annoying guy angry as he says that they know that he skipped the question by giving some excuse. Then we see a flashback of Hansu where he tells that he thought his head would explode by memorizing all this information, where we see that his friend tells him if he ever gone to the past, then it will be useless if he doesn't have knowledge about everything that has been in this abyss. That's why knowledge is everything. Even in the real world, knowledge is everything. Without knowledge, every person can't do anything. His friend tells him that he has this knowledge, then he should not share this knowledge, and his previous party members tell him everything he knows about the abyss. As he continues telling his information, his one party member gets tired by just listening to all the information about the abyss. His friend says that he should bear this in his mind, that future knowledge only hastens the decay of the abyss, and he is not going to turn into Prometheus, and he should use this information only when he desperately needs it, and he should unravel this knowledge by planning all the figures. Then in the present time, Hansu thinks that without knowing the exact ratio of boiling time of this substance, it will become useless and the use of blood will not help him, and it will get useless for him and he will fight with monster with this poison. So, he takes measurements and proceeds with this. Then he pour all the juice of monster into the bottle, and as he also applies it to his knife, He apply this to his knife because he knows that if a monster attack at him, then he will use knife to defense or to attack on the monster, and the venom that he has apply on the knife will reflect on them and it will help him to kill the monster. Minhee asks if they can also use this. Hansu says yes, and this lightens their faces. But Hansu also demands that they should give him half of the strength or the stamina rune per application. The annoying guy tells Hansu that he's going too far with this. Hansu says that he can also give it for free, but only when he knows that they will be with him in the future and in a long journey. But he also tells them that this idea is not good because one-sided relationships always tend to fall apart easily, since he have seen with his own eyes how people betrayed at the end, and it's natural to betray in this situation because every human wants to survive in the world. Minhee says to him that she will give him, but later since she doesn't have this at this time, so he should give her to apply first. This shocks the annoying guy. Hansu sees Minhee and thinks that she is adapting to this world very fast. He gives it to Minhee, saying she should be careful since it will be very painful if it's on her hands. The annoying guy gets irritated by seeing this, and he thinks that Hansu will snatch Minhee from him, and he will not have a chance with her. The third person stares at him. Then the annoying guy also says the same thing about giving him to this time, but he will give in the future the things he needs. The third person also says that he will also do that. Hansu thinks he should start preparing for other things. Then they share it with others while Hansu walks. Hansu takes a bag on his back and says that this should be enough for this starting preparation. He takes all equipment or things that he want to use or to kill the monster, and they are ready to leave the convenience store. While others also say that they are also ready as they take their bags, and their bags look like they are going on a vacation. They are thinking that they should pick everything since it's for free. They ask Hansu why he is seeing them in this way, whereas he tells them that they are trying to become bait by taking these big backpacks, and they will attract others also. He tells them that if they are planning to live a long life by fighting these monsters, then they should avoid carrying this much stuff. As he bury his things, he tells that if they take that much stuff, they will become the target of other people, and other people will chase them to get their items, and they will put their life in the line to get their items, since in this world killing human is not crime and everything's here is fair. So, in short, they should leave some stuff behind. Minhee thinks that at first, she was sure that he is a quiet type kid and he is an otaku. But now she has realized that he is more than a great fighter. As she looks at him closely, she thinks he is also handsome. And this impresses Minhee as she looks at him, and her face starts glowing. Looks like she has already fallen for the main lead. This will be interesting to see the romance between them. Minhee thinks that hundreds of millions of people have gone missing, and not a single person has come back, so she should try her hardest to survive in this world full of monsters. And she has to survive here for the rest of her life. She thinks she doesn't want to die at any cost. To survive, she will do her best, and she will carry her role very carefully. She looks at Hansu, thinking that if Hansu is there with her, she will be very glad. She started walking beside him. Hansu notices this, but he was confused. The annoying guy sees that it makes him jealous, and he thinks he's acting all high and mighty in front of them. As he throws his luggage at the third person, he shouts Hansu's name and asks him the superpower he mentioned. Can they also get that? Whereas Hansu replies yes to them, and this lightens their facial expressions, as all of them smile, thinking that they will also have this power in the future. Hansu thinks that among the people who came to this world, several people developed special powers that they don't have in reality, as he remembers what Clayton said to him, and every time he started, then he opens his dictionary, and doesn't know when to stop. And in the end, if someone is not useful, then they should get rid of them. The annoying guy asks Hansu if he talks rudely with them because whether he is still angry about the first meet. Whereas Hansu replies that he is rude, but he is not used to this type of thing, and he doesn't have much to talk about. As they leave, Hansu thinks about the last 5 years before he came back here, fighting with the monsters that surge in the abyss, and then their hopes turn into despair. And this despair kills all the happiness of everything and all the people. Even Hansu has gone in state where he does not enjoy his life. The annoying guy notices that Hansu always acts like he's alone. Does he have some past, or did he hurt his head while fighting? He thinks he should wait and become strong, and then he will boss around Hansu, and then he will impress Minhee. As they walk, Hansu stops them, saying wait as he notices something in the ground. He touches the ground and thinks it's a slime or something different. But judging by the slime, it doesn't seem like a sword snail or slime. And it's also not a slash zombie, so that leaves him with just one possibility. And that is a land mermaid monster. And we see the land mermaid. And even though they have the name mermaid in their name, they are actually very gross. And they look like a mess. Mermaid are usually very beautiful, but this are looking like shit. In this chapter we have seen that what his convenience store has, but I was expecting some sort of special place or weapons here. Here, the video ends. In the next part, we will see what Hansu and his friends will do with the land mermaid. Either they fight with them or they avoid fighting them since they are not very strong now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like this video. For watching the next part, click on the left side of the video. Please like and subscribe to our channel.